The Los Angeles Lakers continue to evaluate whether their current core around LeBron James and Luka Doncic can deliver another championship. The organization reshaped its direction last season when it traded Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks, a move that officially closed the chapter on Davis's run with the franchise after he and James powered the team to a title in 2020. Lonzo Ball has words. Years before that, Davis's arrival in Los Angeles came through one of the most expensive trades in recent memory. The Lakers sent Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and multiple first-round picks to the New Orleans Pelicans in 2019. Ball looked back on that deal this week and admitted he believes the Lakers could have taken a different approach, per Yahoo. Unpopular opinion probably, though I feel like I could have played with D'Angelo Russell honestly. I think they should have maybe kept all these picks and just see how it would have went, but I mean they still got the ring, so, worked out for them. Ball said on the Ball and the Family podcast with Lonzo and Gillo Ball on YouTube. Ball acknowledged the reality immediately. The Lakers reached the mountaintop in Davis's first season. He still questioned what a young group built around him, Ingram and James, could have grown into if the team avoided a blockbuster move. Ball currently plays a reserve role for the Cleveland Cavaliers, working his way through the next phase of his career, while looking ahead to a reunion matchup against Los Angeles on January 28th. Ball and Nance Jr. revisit KCP's notable Lakers season. Later in the episode, Ball and Cavaliers teammate Larry Nance Jr. shifted to a story that resurfaced a forgotten moment from their early Lakers years, per Clutch Points. They recalled Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's brief work release period during the 2017 to 2018 season, a situation that created one of the most unexpected side plots on a young roster. Nance Jr. reacted as soon as the subject came up and reminded viewers how unusual the scene felt at the time. KCP is our guy. Look, KCP, we love him. We love him. That was real. That was real. That was real. That ain't my story to tell. But like it was, I forgot about that, actually. I forgot about that until this very second, Nance Jr. said. Caldwell-Pope served a court-mandated sentence in a local detention facility, but received clearance to take part in team activities. Restrictions limited his travel, yet he continued to practice and play in home games. Ball and Nance Jr. described it as a surreal period for a young locker room that already dealt with the pressure of a rebuilding Lakers era. Cavaliers teammates reflect on their paths back together. Nance Jr. and Ball now share a locker room in Cleveland, even though their paths back to the Cavaliers look entirely different. Nance Jr. spent 3 seasons with the franchise from 2018 to 2021 before moving through Portland, New Orleans, and Atlanta. Ball joined the Cavaliers this past offseason as he continued his recovery and fight to regain a consistent role. Their shared history with the Lakers gives their conversations a natural ease, and the resurfaced memories highlight how much turbulence surrounded that stretch in Los Angeles. Ball's reflections on the Davis trade sparked new conversation among fans, but he made sure to credit the Lakers for securing the result that matters most. The organization chased a championship, and James and Davis delivered one. The Cavaliers' visit from the Lakers in late January gives Ball another chance to reconnect with the franchise that drafted him and revisit the trade that shaped 2 franchises for years. After the Los Angeles Lakers defeated the LA Clippers on Tuesday, Luka Doncic had a message for the NBA. Doncic wants the league to improve the safety of the players when playing during the NBA Cup. Speaking to reporters after the Lakers' 135-118 win over their crosstown rivals, Doncic discussed how dangerous the NBA Cup courts are. He wants the league to ensure that the courts are safer for players who have been prone to slipping on the specialized hardwood. Adjust the courts, please. It's just slippery. It's dangerous. I slipped a lot of times. You could see a lot of players slipped. That's dangerous, man, Doncic said, via Kyle Koster of Sports Illustrated. According to the Sports Business Journal, Doncic wasn't the first player to criticize the safety of NBA Cup courts. Jaylen Brown once claimed that he injured his groin while playing an NBA Cup game in Toronto back in 2023. The report added that Tuesday's game was the Lakers' first NBA Cup home game, but Doncic can't recall if the New Orleans Pelicans and Memphis Grizzlies have slippery courts during their in-season tournament contests there. Doncic drops 43 points against Clippers. With a career average of 32.8 points per game against the LA Clippers, Luka Doncic was expected to have a great game on Tuesday. Doncic didn't disappoint, dropping 43 points, 9 rebounds, and 13 assists on the hapless Clippers. He went 14-4, 28 from the field, and knocked down 7 three-point shots. Doncic was scorching in the first quarter, scoring 24 points to pace the Los Angeles Lakers' domination at Crypto.com Arena. James Harden tried his best to keep the Clippers afloat in the second quarter, but they ran out of steam in the final period and got outscored 37-25. While Doncic dominated the first half, it was Austin Reeves and LeBron James who picked up the slack in the second half. Reeves contributed 31 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals, while James added 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Lakers also clinched a spot in the next round of the NBA Cup, which is the knockout stage. They have one more game in the group stage, but they will finish atop West Group B regardless of the outcome. They will face Doncic's former team, the Dallas Mavericks, on Friday. Jackson Hayes' fine already taken care of. With less than 4 minutes left in the game, Luka Doncic got into an altercation with Chris Dunn following a tussle for the rebound. Doncic fell to the ground after getting pushed by Dunn. The Lakers star immediately approached Dunn, who shoved the ball back to Doncic. Jackson Hayes quickly defended his teammate and pushed the Clippers guard, who retaliated with what looked like a punch to the face. After checking replays, Hayes was called for a technical foul, while Dunn was ejected from the game. He got 2 technical fouls, one for shoving the ball to Doncic and one for swinging at Hayes. With the Lakers center expected to get fined by the NBA, Doncic has already told reporters after the game that he'll be taking care of it, as reported by Doug McCain of Bleacher Report. Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers are fresh off of another win, this time defeating the rival Los Angeles Clippers on Tuesday night by a final score of 135-118. With the win, the Lakers improved to 13-4 on the season. So far this season, Los Angeles has looked the part of a potential NBA Finals contender. Led by an impressive start to the year by Doncic, the Lakers are once again being viewed as a team who could look to improve ahead of the trade deadline. There are a few potential issues that Los Angeles could look to fix. One of those issues comes behind DeAndre Ayton at the center position. If something were to happen to Ayton, the Lakers are a bit thin at the center position. Should the right trade opportunity open to acquire a better backup behind Ayton, Los Angeles should consider pursuing it. With that in mind, an intriguing potential trade scenario has been suggested for the Lakers. Bleacher Report analyst Zach Buckley has come up with a trade idea that would bring in one of Doncic's former teammates in a deal with the Dallas Mavericks. That former teammate is none other than big man Daniel Gafford. In his suggested deal, Los Angeles would trade Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Knecht, and a 2031 first-round pick to the Mavericks in exchange for veteran center Daniel Gafford. If the Lakers are going to dip into their limited draft pick collection, they'd need to feel confident about seeing a return on that investment, Buckley wrote. And they absolutely would with Gafford, who's already handled a starting gig on a previous NBA Finals run steered by Luka Doncic. Gafford's low-maintenance, rim-running style would be perfect for the purple and gold. DeAndre Ayton has had his moments in LA, but he's less than an ideal stylistic fit. Not only would Gafford be a pickup for the season, but he still has 3 years left on his deal. Gafford could be the future at center and has an already proven fit with Doncic. This year in Dallas, Gafford has played in 13 games and made 12 starts with the Mavericks, averaging 24 minutes per game. He has averaged 9.8 points, 6.7 rebounds, 1.6 blocks, 1.5 assists, and 0.9 steals, while shooting 61.5% from the floor. At just 27 years old, Gafford is still young enough to be a part of the build for the future. The Lakers would be wise to look into him if Dallas does make him available on the trade market. Of course, this is just an idea at this point in time. No reports have come out connecting Los Angeles and the Mavericks to more trade discussions.